You and, honey?
It's my kid's sister. She just broke up with her boyfriend. And she's thinking about dropping out of law school.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about. That's the way it is with men and women, isn't it? Nothing lasts.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I agree.
Really?
Yeah. So that is Meet Joe Black.
No, just that nothing
Yeah,
lasts.
so a couple things, right?
That was a problem.
Yeah,
So, like,
right. Young Brad
Didn't know what
Pitt.
he wanted, so
he's got like this view,
Like one girlfriend isn't enough.
and he's
So
talking
you're a
about it,
rainbow guy.
and it sounds like she's probably got something else that she wants to say, but she says, "I'm just trying to be agreeable to what you're talking about," which would be like, I don't really agree with that, but I'm not going to insert my foot or my idea into something that you sound like you've made a decision on. And then he flips it back. You know, when she asks him, well, are you a one-woman guy? And he's like, well, yeah, I am. Because he kind of made it sound like he wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And then she had to think about it again, and he puts it in, says it a different way, and she's like, oh, well, okay. So it's communication. It's good having communication. And then, like, I think a good rule of thumb is to just have like the lowest common denominator when you talk to anybody about anything, because you don't know, even just like their level of vocabulary could be different from yours, and they may just honestly not understand what you're trying to tell them. So just trying to be direct, while trying to be respectful of somebody's feelings, if you can. It's always a much better than the alternative.
Yeah, just staying grounded at a certain point and just keeping on the rail, He had the confidence, but then he also just, I guess that kind of goes back to what we were saying in the last one. He just didn't really, wasn't going to be bothered by either outcome.
Yeah, laissez-faire, man. He was just a fart in the wind.
Yeah, and having the charismatic charm.
Yep.
Yeah, it comes off naturally too when you naturally aren't like. I find it interesting because you can tell a lot by a person when they're faking it. At least you can tell if somebody's faking genuine kindness or faking just being a nice person just to be in your face. But when you get somebody that's like lives how they believe how they live, or what's the analogy I'm trying to use on that one? They believe how they're living. Like, you can't be bothered by that, and that shows up in the way that you present yourself, the mannerisms you have.
Yeah, and that can get really extreme, right? Like, the people are like, well, I'm just living my truth. Well, your truth is going to be different than somebody else's truth. And if your truth impedes upon somebody else's truth, then it really isn't the truth if you're causing somebody else pain or problems.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so the people that say that stuff sometimes, I think it's either they just haven't lived enough to like see that could be really detrimental to not only your own mental health but somebody else's. It really just isn't. Doesn't make any sense to me.
It's like that feeling when you're a kid and you think your whole, like our kids, they don't know that there's a state named Oregon. They don't know that there's California. They don't know that there's a Lego. They don't know that they know such a narrow, small window of things. Yeah. And the more they branch out, the more they adventure out. And that's not even a bad thing. That's just like,
no, that
moment you realize that the calories on a box is not just for the whole box, it's per serving. So you can't eat a whole box of cheese.
Yeah. Right.
You know, your world just and just nourishing that.
Yes, and nourishing that and encouraging positive learning is very important. Yeah, good habits, being kind. Yeah, very important.
All right, next one.